Do you know we're halfway through? We've seen 16 chefs. We've got 16 more to see. 4 of them are waiting right now to do the skills test. First up, Monica, your skills test. What is it, please?
Greg, I would like our chefs to prepare and cook us a piece of this pork loin, served with a Bramley apple puree, with a charred baby gem and a cognac sauce.
Very nice. I'm partial to a pork loin, me, chef. So 20 minutes. Go on, chef.
First thing I want to do is prepare the pork. You've just got a chine bone along the back. So all they have to do is follow the natural joint along the bone.
Butchery skills, there's not a great deal of work there to do, but there's enough to show us what type of chef we've got in front of us. I think the most important thing is you don't need to throw the rind away because it's crackling. You don't need to throw away the trimmings because they can be confit and used for canapes. Nothing of the pig you can't eat.
So I want a nice piece of the loin there.
It doesn't matter to you how thick or thin they cut it?
It's completely up to our chefs. The thicker it is, the longer it's going to take to cook. Hot pan, some oil. I want to sear the fat.
To crisp it up?
It's rendering the fat down. If you don't, all you're going to get is just white fat on there. It's just not going to cook properly. I've seared my pork all over, and then I've added a bit of garlic into the pan, some butter as well.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. So colour, not just on the fat, then colour on both sides?
All over, all over.
You have to be very careful on the sides because there's no fat on it, because it can dry out pretty quickly. Yeah. There's nothing to protect it.
Right, so that's in the oven. It'll take about 4 or 5 minutes. But what I want to do is to cook it and use the juices in the pan for my sauce and also for my gem lettuce.
What's the caramel for, please?
I'm making a apple puree, but I'm using Bramley apple. Great cooking apple, but it's very sour, as you know. So what I'm going to do is going to make a caramel and then add the apples into that, cook it down in the caramel, and then add some cognac to it, and then blend it up.
The idea of caramelising it just gives it a sort of a molasses flavour as well. So it's taking the flavour up another notch.
So there's not too much liquid in there.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
that surprised me.
But it's got the caramel flavour. Pork's come out of the oven. Still got a bit of bounce to it, you can feel it, but it's going to continue to cook as it's resting.
So you're using the same pan with all those lovely pork juices and that pork fat rendered down, adding that flavour into the lovely little gem lettuce there.
So I've taken the gem out and I'm going to start off my cognac sauce. And I've just added some cognac into the pan just to release all the flavour that's been left in that pan.
Yummy.
I've added some reduced stock to it and then just slowly adding the butter and let it emulsify just by shaking the pan gently.
To use all the pan juices and all the flavours of the ingredients that have gone before is always a lovely way of doing it. So the flavour's just continuously running through the dish.
I'm just going to finish it with a touch of creme fraiche.
You're happy with that sauce, aren't you?
I am happy with the sauce. And now we're ready to plate.
Ooh. Well, I say.
Here we have it. My pork with apple puree, charred baby gem and cognac sauce.
Absolutely fabulous. Bit of old-fashioned cookery there, I would say.
It's something our chefs should have done, but it's the detail. It's the love and care that you put in every element of it, which I think counts.
I really want to see what the chefs can do with this as well, because I'm more than happy to eat this a number of times. Marcus, you are going to watch the chefs perform from the back room on the monitor.
I will.
We'll see you back here for notes and tastings, of course. Let's get our chefs in. I want to see them perform well. No negativity here. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Let's get them in.
First to tackle Monica's skills test is 32-year-old chef patron Verity, who runs a catering business with her wife in the Scottish Highlands.
I'm very inspired by the landscape that I'm in. Produce is fantastic. And then there's also the wild larder side of things as well. So we're getting wild garlic, mushrooms, and all of it super fresh and amazing here. So one day I might be out foraging and prepping for a dinner. The other day I might be packing up my van and then serving people 9-course tasting menu. The skills test, I'm not going to know every single recipe, so all I need to do is take a deep breath and calmly move my way through whatever comes my way.
Verity, welcome to MasterChef.
Thank you.
Relax as best you can. This skills test was set by Monica.
So, Verity, I would like you to remove a portion of the pork loin and cook it, served with an apple puree, charred baby jam, and a cognac sauce.
Great.
You have 20 minutes. Off you go.
So I'm going to take the loin out here.
Looks like she's removing the bone, so it's a good start.
So for me, the loin is this lovely bit in the centre.
You can leave some of the fat on, but the way she's cut that, it's fine. She's made that look easy.
I'm going to get my pork on first, and I'm going to render down some of that fat in there.
It's a great idea. If I was her, I'd get that pork in now. Yeah, she must have heard me. And I would push the pork into the fat just to give it a bit of protection. Yeah, there we go. She is listening to me.
What's the plan for your apple puree now that your pork loin is on, Verity?
I'm just going to sweat down the apples with some butter, a little tiny bit of salt.
Sugar,
Just puree that down.
sugar.
If it needs a bit of sugar, I'll add it.
That pork's beautifully caramelised, nicely coloured.
In the oven.
So, halfway, you've browned your pork. It's now in the oven.
Yep, we're going to move on to the cognac sauce.
She's put the pan on the back. That's the pan you need to make that cognac sauce.
What I'm going to do is use some of the pork trim just to get a bit of colour and flavour in the pan.
You've got a pan there already with your flavouring.
Did you always plan to be a chef, Verity?
No, I originally studied guitar building in college.
Guitar building?
Yeah.
Too many strings attached, or didn't strike a chord?
Oh, my God.
So it takes 9 months to build a guitar, whereas cooking food, it hopefully takes 20 minutes.
Just put a little bit of butter into the apple.
These apples are nice and soft now.
I'd prefer her to just put a drop of sugar into those apples because it's going to be incredibly tart. Nicely seared baby gem lettuce.
You've got just over 2 minutes to finish this off, please.
Man, that time goes fast, doesn't it?
Pork should come out a bit earlier. He's not had much time to rest. Looks nice, though.
What did you just drop in your sauce there?
Some of this creme fraiche into the sauce.
Right, now she needs to start dressing.
Done?
Done.
Right, just in the nick of time.
Let's go and taste it. How are you, Verity?
Very good. How are you, Marcus?
Good, good, good.
Verity, good start with your butchery skills. Removed the loin, trimmed off all the fat. It's also nice to keep some of the fat there. However, I really like that you took some of that to cook the pork in. You've made a sauce, you used some of the pork trim, but you had a great pan there that had so much flavour in it from the cooking of the pork that you could have used. I'm curious to see what the next round is with your signature dishes.
All the processes you did beautifully well. I feel that the pork could have done with just a little bit more resting. The apple puree is very tart. I think there's more to come from you, though, because you've got skill. I can see that. It was a good watch. Well done.
You know, Verity, let me tell you, that is not a bad start to the competition. That is not a bad skills test. You got it all done and you clearly know the processes. Well done. See you in the next round.
I'm pretty relieved that that's finished. It went okay. There was some things that I didn't get right, and other things I did, and I'm all right with that.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Next in is Ukrainian-born sous chef Dimi, who ran his own cleaning business before deciding on a career in cooking 5 years ago.
From my childhood, my mom, she told me that you will be a chef. You're talented. I said, like, no, I want to have my own business, be a big boss. At some point, I decided that maybe my mom was right. Yeah, I just changed everything. I started from education and I became a chef. When I'm cooking, I just feel happiness. I just feel that I'm doing what I should do. 1 year ago, I started thinking, okay, I feel that I can smash it and I can win the show. So this is the goal for me now.
Dimi, are you ready?
I don't know, maybe 10 more seconds, please.
He does look a bit terrified, I must say.
Dimi, you got this. Just relax.
Yeah.
Okay, deep breath. 20 minutes, Dimi.
Yep.
Off you go.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine,
Okay.
originally. I moved to London 2 years ago. When I met my wife, she was living in London. I decided that I need to be with her.
It's just a bit rough the way he's doing that. He's cut right into the meat, look.
What sort of kitchen are you working in now?
Now I'm working in an Indian-inspired restaurant.
Indian.
It's quite interesting to learn more about spices.
He's got his apples going into the little pan. He's put a splash of water. You don't need too much water. Oh, it looks a little bit too much. Be nice if he puts a bit of sugar in there. Let's put some sage into the apple. It's nice.
Are you feeling better? How's your nerves now?
Yeah, now better.
Got a nice colour on the pork. I really hope he doesn't overcook it, though. It's not a thick piece, so you can get away with it just by pan-frying it.
It's going okay. You're halfway. You've got 10 minutes left.
He's taking the pork out, it's good.
In the oven.
No, it doesn't need to go in the oven. It's cooked. That's going to overcook.
So, Dimi, what's going on with your sauce?
I reduced the cognac with some stock. Now we're gonna put butter in, add some mustard, maybe.
And you need to cook your gem lettuce.
What's the word in Ukraine for lettuce?
Lettuce, we call it lettuce.
Dimi, you've got 5 minutes left.
It's interesting, he's putting the sugar in at the end. It'd been better you cook in the sugar. It's a bit wet.
Oh.
Dimi, you're gonna have to think about plating up soon, okay?
Yep,
How is it, Dimi?
maybe a bit overcooked.
Right, sauce on, and then that's it. We're out of time.
All done.
Well done. Well done. Phew.
You looked very relieved when that was over.
Dimi, the butchery was a bit of concern. The way that you were trying to remove the fat. You were very tense. The cooking of the pork, the piece I had was lovely, but do remember to gently render that fat down. The sauce making, it would have been great to see you use the pan that you cook the pork in, but you have given us sauce. You need to relax into your cooking, especially in the next round, okay, Dimi?
It tastes better than I thought it would. Your pork is overcooked, but it's still really nice. Your apple puree is too wet. But yeah, I do like the element of the sage going through it. It's got sweetness there.
Actually, you presented a decent-looking plate, and this tastes nice. I think you know what you're doing. You just have to believe in yourself. Dimi, see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's definitely not my best one because of pressure and nerves, but I would like to show more cooking my own food. Fingers crossed.
Right, we've seen 2 chefs already, done your test. 2 chefs ready to do your skills test, Marcus. What do you want them to do with that lovely crab?
I would like our chefs to make a crab bisque, serve it with the crab claw meat and a portion of John Dory.
What defines a bisque, please?
It's a cream soup with stock using the bones of the main ingredient.
Delicious.
I love a bisque, especially if it's got a bit of brandy going through it.
20 minutes, Marcus. Please, show me.
We're going to start off with the bisque. We need to get that on straight away. So the crab meat in the claws, we're going to take that out later, so we just need to take those off. Generally, in kitchens, it takes hours to make a good bisque. Normally, you'd roast off your shells in the oven. We're going to do it a different way. We're going to do it in the pan, and we're going to make it nice and quick.
Wow.
I'm hoping our chefs will be able to understand what a bisque is all about and get some really good flavour. So the head, this is cooked crab, so you just push the body out of the head. It just pops out like that. Scrape out all of the brown crab meat. We're using absolutely everything, apart from one thing. What would that be, Greg?
Dead man's fingers.
Oh, you're getting good. The dead man's fingers are the gills of the crab. Those you need to throw away.
They won't kill you, but they will upset you, most certainly.
So smash up the shells.
That's not bone, that's cartilage, so it will cut through.
Yeah.
Look at all that lovely stuff.
So we're going to get the brown meat in the head of the crab. Just the shell as well, and all the flavour into there, and just get those nicely caramelising down. You're roasting them. You want intense heat, so the hotter the pan, the better. Shallots and 2 cloves of garlic. We've got dill, we've got the star anise. Now the bones and all the ingredients are all starting to caramelise. Good spoon of tomato paste in there. So cook that out. Now we're going to flame it with our brandy.
Whoa.
Good glug of that. Burn off the alcohol. And then we're going to add the aniseed liqueur. Aniseed really works well in a bisque, so it's a perfect marriage. Smells great. Now we're going to put in some fish stock. Seasoning. And then just a splash of cream.
Smelling that beautiful aroma from the pan, you can do this in about 10 minutes.
It is doable, Greg, but you've seen that Marcus has gone non-stop for the 10 minutes to get that to where it is now. They need to move, the chefs.
Beautiful. Look at that colour.
Just leave that there, just to drip through. So that's the bisque done. The back of a knife, you just want to give them a gentle hit. What you don't want to do is smash the shell into the meat so that you have to then pick through it, because it just takes even more time.
The crab prep is vital. We used to have to pick through kilos of the stuff, right, Marcus? You know those kitchens. To remove as much of the shells as possible.
I'm just going to put a little bit of chopped chilli in there too. Just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. A little bit of chopped dill. My pan is warming up for my John Dory. You know, I've given them the fish filleted because I really want them to focus on the bisque. And it's up to them how they serve this. I'm going to take the skin off. But if you do cook it with the skin on, you do need to score it, because as soon as it hits the pan, it will tense up and it will curl the fish up. So I'm just looking for a nice sear on the outside. I want it to be lovely and soft. Flip that over. We're good to go. We're ready to dress. Crab meat.
I would definitely order that.
That looks like a portion just for me, Greg.
Pour the soup in.
And if you weren't so tough, I'd wrestle you for it.
Just finish with a little oil. Crab bisque, crab claw meat, and John Dory.
Wow. I am amazed. Saltiness, natural sweetness of crab, absolutely delightful. I can't believe you can get that sort of depth in, what, 10 minutes?
Brilliant skills test. They really need to come in here, focus on the bisque, and deliver us beautiful cookery, especially that John Dory at the end.
The crab is the star. The crab itself is the flavour. It's what you do with it. It's the key.
Monica, I know you're going to be fascinated by this. You watch from the other room.
Oh, absolutely.
This is skillful and this is fine, and it's what this competition's all about. Come on, let's get them in.
First to face Marcus's skills test is Dan, currently senior sous chef at a luxury boutique hotel in his home county of Norfolk.
So I grew up in Cromer by the sea, so it's a big tourist trap. I worked in a cafe in Cromer for 6 years. So that was kind of my first foray into kitchens. And from there, I really kind of got the bug about it, and I'm really passionate about food. My food is probably influenced by classical cooking, but having never really worked anywhere that's done classical cooking, I'd say it's probably more on the modern spectrum. As a chef, you get to be creative. You get to put it on a plate for other people to kind of generally tell you how much they love it. Or not.
Dan, hello. Welcome to MasterChef.
You looked quite happy when you saw that crab.
I'm from Cromer,
Which, of course, is famous for its beautiful crabs.
so it makes a little bit of a difference, I suppose.
OK. I would like you to make for us a crab bisque served with white crab meat and John Dory.
OK.
20 minutes, over to you.
Yeah, chef.
You've done a lot of crab work?
I haven't prepped a whole crab in a little while. Good, great, grand, terrific. So I'm going to take the claws for the white meat, and I'm just breaking down the other parts of the body so I can get them into the stock pan and get the bisque made.
Perfect. He's got a plan.
What are you sticking in there?
A couple of star anise, just for some classical flavours. A classic French bisque for me doesn't excite me as much as the modern way that I've done it before. My modern way would generally be adding things like ras el hanout, a little bit of hibiscus.
Your way is just adding other ingredients.
My way is probably ingredients in a slightly different order as well.
You can add whatever spices you want to at the end, but at the heart of it, you've got to have a good base.
Chef, 8 minutes gone, so you've got 12 minutes left.
I'm now going to go in with the brandy. Just cook off the alcohol on that.
That's a lot of stock. Adding too much stock will just wash out the flavours.
Then you poured the stock into your pan. You looked disappointed. What's wrong?
I saw the tomato paste on the side and I forgot to add to the bisque. For me, when I normally make a bisque, I don't normally add it, but obviously we're going down the classic route.
Dan's now added a whole bottle of cream. You'll need to reduce that quite a bit.
Dan, you've got 6 minutes.
Are you going to put anything into the white crab?
So I'll use a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and then we'll garnish with coriander shoots. The pan I've got warming on for the John Dory because I pan fried, so you get a nice crisp on that skin.
You'll need to score the skin if he's going to cook the whole side like that, because it will tend to curl up.
How's the bisque?
I am going to add the brown meat just to give it a real kick of crab as I pass it.
Your time is almost up, so you need to get a move on, especially with that fish.
Just finish the fish under the grill.
That fish needs at least another 3-4 minutes to cook.
Is it going to be ready?
30 seconds, please, chef.
Yep. You need to start putting some food on a plate. You cooked?
No, chef.
That's it, Dan. Unfortunately, you are out of time.
Wait, chef.
Dan, that was tough watching.
It was tough doing it.
Your breaking down of the crab, you got off to an OK start. The most important thing about making a bisque is that you roast all the bones down. You bring out the flavour, you reduce it. You bring in your stock, you reduce it. You add in your cream, you then gently reduce it. It's very wishy-washy, very wishy-washy.
Dan, you took the whole side off the John Dory, which is fine, but keeping the skin on, you will need to score it so it doesn't curl up that way. And it's not cooked. The crab meat, it's nicely picked. I like the deal through that, but it is heavily seasoned. I'd like you to come back in here, show us what you're about.
Thank you, chef.
Dan, there's another round. I think you've got a point to prove, not just to the judges, I think to yourself. All right? We'll see you then.
That didn't go very well at all. It's easy to sit here and say, like, I would never do that normally. But it's true, I messed that up royally. Like, what was I thinking?
Finally, it's 33-year-old private chef Philippe, who moved to London in 2019 after a decade of working in Paris kitchens.
I was born in France, and my parents are from Benin, in west of Africa. So I like to combine French technique with Beninese ingredients. I came in London to learn English, and I think London people are very open to new cuisine. And I think for a chef, it's the right city to experiment. I'm confident to my skills, and I really want to enjoy this competition as well. But if I can enjoy and going far, it will be very nice for me.
20 minutes, Philippe.
Yeah.
Over to you. When was the last time you made a bisque?
A long time ago.
You prepped crab before?
Not that much.
Philippe,
Yes.
to make the bisque, you are going to use the head and what else?
I will use the head and how do you call this?
Shell.
And the shell, yeah.
Philippe's not preparing a crab in sort of the right way. He needs to remove the dead man's fingers.
Philippe,
Yes.
you've got the gills there, the dead man's fingers.
Yeah.
They need to come off. You know which bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, there. That's it, tear them out.
Okay, well done.
He's gonna have to get those shells in the pan very soon.
So I'm gonna roast the shell.
Come on, Philippe.
After, I'm gonna add the shallots and the garlic. And then I'm gonna put the tomato paste.
Yes, he knows what he's doing now.
How many time I have, please?
12 minutes left. You were a bit slow with the crab, but you know how to make a bisque, my friend.
A little bit of stock, not too much.
What do you call that fish in France?
Saint-Pierre.
Saint-Pierre.
He hasn't scored the skin, but he's holding that down. He needs to be careful. As soon as he takes his hand off, that will curl.
Right, you've got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's just start to speed up now
Yeah.
and start thinking about your presentation.
Happy?
Yeah.
We've got a bisque. You're slicing the Saint-Pierre, the John Dory. Oh, not cooked enough?
No.
That's gone back in the pan. Crab meat's done. We've only got the fish to go. You've got about a minute.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get that fish on the plate.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That's it. Time's up. Stop.
Fini.
You okay?
I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Hello, chef.
Hello, Philippe.
You started off to prepare your crab. You smashed through the shell, and that's not the way. You need to pop a head open and then break up the shell from there. But you have a very good understanding of what a bisque is. Your bisque is very, very good, very good. The John Dory, the Saint-Pierre, you could have skinned that, cut it into little pieces, and it'd have been much quicker to cook. But overall, that's a very good attempt.
That bisque is superb. It's rich and it's creamy, and I can pick out star anise, a little bit of chili. I'm really enjoying that.
Philippe, all in all, you got the gist of what we wanted from the skills test. That's a good bisque.
This is a good start. Thank you, chef.
Thank you, thank you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
I like him. He stands out. He does.
To get that flavour in 20 minutes, that took some doing. Good start.
20 minutes to do a bisque is not easy with the pressure, and I think he went well.
Do you know, all in all, pretty good standard. I think out of the 4, there's only one of them that's going to be kicking themselves, and that is Dan with the bisque.
Yeah, I think Verity and Dimi showed great potential. Philippe, great bisque, great flavors, and also great potential. We've got a good bunch here.
We've got a very good bunch.
It's their own dishes next. It's dishes they've practiced. So I'm looking forward to the next round.
Let's see what they're all about. Chefs, welcome back to our kitchen. We are so excited to see what you've got planned for us.
This is your signature 2-course menu. It's the food that you love, right? Your golden opportunity to showcase your talent, your passion. You have 1 hour and 30 minutes to cook 1 main, 1 dessert. At the end of this, 2 of you will be leaving the competition. Nail it. Chefs, off you go.
I want to bring something unusual in terms of taste and flavor. It's a bit dangerous, but I really believe in these dishes.
So, Dimi, tell us about your menu.
For the main course, I cook for you pan-fried hake with the confit carrot, carrot oil, carrot puree, and the creamy caviar sauce.
You've got orange liqueur on
Yeah.
your bench. Where does that feature?
I want to marinate my fish in Cointreau with the orange zest, salt, sugar, so it will be like a brine. And for the dessert, I'm gonna have a blue cheese cheesecake with the rhubarb gel and the poached rhubarb.
Why blue cheese in a cheesecake?
It's not the usual thing to put the blue cheese, that's why I decided to put it in there, and it works really well.
So you have tried and tested these recipes?
Yeah, I did 5-6 times yesterday at home just to practice, and yeah, I can't eat cheesecake with blue cheese anymore.
Orange and fish, blue cheese cheesecake, you are different.
Thank you.
Demi is taking a hake fillet and he says he's using the orange liqueur to make a brine, so he's going to cure it first before he pan fries it. Hopefully it's going to seep through and you can taste that orange liqueur.
Carrots in 3 different ways. Got a carrot puree, nice and smooth. Got a confit carrot, and of course the carrot oil to be nice and vibrant.
I love the addition of caviar sauce. He's got cream in it, some yogurt, and some caviar running through it.
Very unusual dessert from Dimi, a blue cheese cheesecake. We've got cream cheese, we've got whipped cream, we've also got condensed milk for sweetness. This is going to be all about the balance.
I have been practicing these dishes. I've had my wife asking me lots of questions, pretending to be Greg, trying to distract me as I'm working. I hope that that's put me in good stead for today.
Verity, why are you here on MasterChef, please?
I felt like I was getting to a place where my food felt like my own, and I thought it would be nice to come and, you know, see what you guys thought of it.
To what end?
Would love to have a restaurant on the Isle of Skye. That'd be amazing.
Verity, what are your 2 courses?
Pan-fried hake with mussels and a mussel sauce. Salsify, I'm doing crispy salsify, a salsify puree, and parsley oil and wild garlic.
All right. And for pudding?
Sheep's yogurt mousse with elderflower, strawberry, and shortbread. Bit of Scotland down here in the MasterChef kitchen.
Hake is all about the timing, the cooking, and just a gentle pan fry. You don't want to stress the fish. You don't want to hit it with too much heat because it will dry out very easily. She's got some mussels served in the shell, and then the rest, she's going to crispen them up by deep frying them.
For the mussel sauce, she's going to use some of that cooking liquor. It can provide so much flavour in this sauce.
I chose to use hake and mussels because coming from the Isle of Skye, I love these ingredients so much. They're something that I use a lot. I'm hoping that the flavours of the ingredients will really stand out.
Verity's dessert is going to be elderflower in a few strawberries. She's putting the sheep's yogurt mousse into an espuma, so when she serves it, it's nice and fluffy and light, but she does need to make sure that it's set. You want a bit of body to it. We all like shortbread. We all know what it should be. Short, full of butter, nice and light, delicious. Perfect accompaniment with a dish like this.
Chefs, you are halfway.
Come on, chefs, let's go. Philippe is cooking grilled turbot. We've got plantain and a moyo sauce.
So I'm from Benin. It's in west of Africa, and we have a sauce which is called moyo, and it's a half-cooked tomato sauce with pepper, red onion, garlic, and scotch bonnet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Philippe's menu. He's taken his French roots and bringing in his West African flavors into it too, and things I haven't had before. He's got a cornmeal, which he's put some spinach through, a bit like a potato cake, and then he's coating it in the gari, which is a cassava powder or flour. And then he's going to pan fry that to crisp it up.
The turbot, you've got a tranche on a fish cooked on the bone. It's the best way to cook turbot. It is quite a skill. 99 chefs out of 100 will fillet the fish and cook the piece of fish off the bone. But we've got the 1% here today, and I'm looking forward to trying it.
Philippe's dessert is a lemon thyme financier.
The financier is a classic French cake with a lot of butter.
I remember making financiers first thing in the morning, working in pastry, and it's about getting that nutty butter, and it has to have a little bit of a bite on the edges. Beautiful, served warm.
We've also got a tonka bean sheep yogurt mousse. Oh, love tonka bean. You've got the sharpness of the yogurt, and then you've got the vanilla-y flavour of the tonka bean coming through. Delicious. We've also got caramelised cashew nuts. And mango is flavoured with hibiscus. With hibiscus, you've got to be careful with it. It's a very, very strong flavour. Two lovely dishes from Philippe. Really piqued my imagination.
Who was cooking when you were a child?
My mother, she was cooking French dishes and African dishes. Naturally, I was in the kitchen testing different ingredients, and I think because of this, it gave me the sense to become a chef.
So your mother is a big inspiration with your cookery. Is she very proud of you?
For sure. She's proud of me.
Chefs, you have 25 minutes left.
These are some dishes that I've made plenty of times before. I've been practicing. I really hope that I can redeem myself with these.
Dan, how are you feeling now?
I'm OK. I'm better now I'm doing my food.
Tell us what your two dishes are.
So, we've got a little bit of roasted lamb loin, asparagus, a salsa verde, an anchovy cream, and a little bit of sauce that I've made with the lamb bones.
I think Dan's got a point to prove, and I think he really wants to showcase his food. Roast loin of lamb. He's be very careful because there's no fat on the lamb. You can't afford to overcook it. There's no room for error.
Dan's making salsa verde, which is going to have fresh and sharpness because he's got green herbs, there's parsley and mint in it, and he's also got capers running through it. I think this will work wonders with the roast lamb. I love the addition of the anchovy cream as well.
Tell me, what is your dessert?
My dessert, which is a bit daunting telling you, is a baked egg custard.
Egg custard tart.
Egg custard tart.
Wow.
You know a thing or two about custard tarts, Chef?
Many years we've been baking that, and it's been a very popular dessert ever since I cooked it for the Queen. You're brave. Not because it's me, because of the time constraints.
Well, fingers crossed. I've made my pastry. I've blind baked my pastry.
Beautiful. So you're making a big one, and we're going to get slices from?
That's the theory.
Success with a custard tart is all about the technique. Crunchy pastry, the custard itself, and nutmeg. They're the three key things that you look for in a great custard tart. Trust me, I know.
Getting the egg custard made, set, cooled enough to be able to cut and then put on the plate is the big challenge for me. If I smash this, I'll be ecstatic.
Chefs, you now have 12 minutes left. 12 minutes.
think I'm looking all right. Hopefully not forgotten anything.
Timmy, just calm down. I know time's against you, but you're actually ruining your own dish.
You've got 5 minutes. Are you going to be all right, Dan?
Tart's not ready.
How far off is that cooked?
Not close. Oh my God, no, 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 please. Please.
Listen, everybody, you got 2 minutes.
All right, where are we? Is it done?
No, not quite yet, Chef.
Time's nearly up. It's almost set. But we also know as well, to cut it, it needs to cool.
Chefs, time's up. Stop.
No.
You happy, man?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you?
Dessert's not ready, eh?
Oh, yeah.
First up is senior sous chef Dan, whose signature main course is roast lamb loin with pea puree, salsa verde, asparagus, anchovy cream, fresh peas, and lamb sauce.
Dan, my lamb is nicely cooked. It's pink. My asparagus is perfectly cooked. I wish there was more of that anchovy cream on the plate. That was delightful.
Dan, you've worked very hard on your presentation, but I think this dish lacks refinement. Your verde sauce there is so coarse because there's all stringy bits of the herb running through. Your pea puree is very nice on the side, but yet not a lot of it. Your sauce lacks body.
You've basically got 3 sauces on here. If you think the sauce, the salsa verde, and the puree, and I don't think the sauce was ever going to live with the salsa verde. Salsa verde's too strong. Right, dessert. We called time on you. Your custard tart wasn't out of the oven. All right, it's been a few minutes. Is it ready now?
It's set what I would argue with as perfect.
Personally, I'd like a slice of custard tart, if that's all right.
Not set within the cooking time, Dan's signature dessert is egg custard tart, topped with nutmeg.
You know why that tastes so good? Because that's my recipe. And I recognise that anywhere.
We're all eating it. We're all enjoying it.
It's a shame you didn't get it done on time.
Dan, thank you very much, Chef.
Thank you very much. A bad day in the kitchen. I tried to push as hard as I could for dishes that I believed in. Didn't execute them quite right, so it is what it is at this point.
Chef Patron Verity's Scottish Highlands-inspired main course is pan-fried hake with steamed mussels, breadcrumbed crispy mussels, salsify puree, wild garlic, and a mussel sauce split with parsley oil.
Your fish is cooked beautifully. It's just flaking apart in really nice, soft chunks. Your salsify pieces are cooked all the way through. To put a crunch of breadcrumbs around the outside, I think is inspired. Well done.
Crispy things on top of wet purees is always going to be a tough call because everything's going soft underneath. But the puree at the bottom is nice and smooth. Love the sauce, great flavour with the parsley oil running through it. This dish is a very tasty plate of food and it's been executed well. Just need to dress it differently.
Hake, it's beautiful. Love the mussels that are being breadcrumbed. Salsify, the wild garlic. You know, they're all things that work wonderfully together. All in all, great flavours. Thank you.
Verity's dessert is sheep's yogurt mousse with elderflower-infused strawberries and crumbed shortbread.
It's interesting, by putting the yogurt into an espuma, it's obviously aerated it and made it incredibly light. And so when you put everything else on top of it, it sort of disintegrates and disappears a little bit. Still tastes good. Great flavours, shortbread's beautifully cooked. I like the idea of keeping them on the side and just sprinkle them over the top.
Strawberries are fantastic with the elderflower and, of course, the crumb there. If you had more of that mousse and a little bit firmer, this would be great.
I'm very much enjoying your dish, Verity. I think you've got some great textures and some lovely flavours. Well done.
Right now, I am feeling pretty relieved.
Well done.
It was good feedback, so I'm very chuffed.
Sous chef Dimi is serving pan-fried hake that has been brined in orange liqueur on carrot confit with carrot puree, carrot oil, crispy fish skin, and a cream caviar sauce.
Dimi, I'm not a fan of the presentation with the grey sauce that we pour on it. It doesn't look very appealing. My hake is cooked nicely. You sort of brine the fish a bit and then Cointreau, it only just comes through. The carrot puree, there's a lot of it, and it's very sweet. The texture is quite coarse, and I'm not enjoying eating all that together, sadly.
Your caviar sauce, the way you've thought about it is the more caviar, the more luxurious it is, and it's all about balance. Too much caviar turned it all grey. And the crispy skin, it's not crispy enough. You need to dry it out, deep fry it. That's too chewy and it's not cooked, unfortunately.
I love the flavour of your puree, the sweet carrot with the carrot oil, but not the texture. And it wouldn't matter what you did with that sauce. Once that goes grey, it's off-putting. It's not quite there.
Dimi's signature dessert is blue cheese cheesecake with a brown butter crumble base, poached rhubarb in ginger syrup, and rhubarb gel.
It didn't set well.
Dimi, you've got more of a mousse that's set rather than a cheesecake. A cheesecake is something that has a little bit more body to it. There's not enough blue cheese in here for it to be a blue cheese cheesecake. I'm not tasting it. It's not worked, unfortunately.
Dimi, I like the flavours of your dessert. Rhubarb, ginger. It's a shame that the cheesecake hasn't turned out the way that you had hoped to.
Thank you.
I like the flavours. I like the buttery biscuit base. Funny enough, I do. I love sour rhubarb across the top. I think this is lovely. Your points of difference are great and they're interesting, but the technical side of your cooking, you've got to get absolutely bang on, A1.
After a skill test, I was really proud of myself, like, yeah, I can do this. And now I'm a bit upset. Bad day. Yeah, definitely could be better.
Finally, inspired by both his French and West African heritage, private chef Philippe is serving grilled turbot with fried plantain, a cornmeal and spinach slice with a gari or cassava flour crust, and both a chunky and smooth Beninese moyo sauce, made from tomato, red onion, peppers, and Scotch bonnet chili.
Philippe, I think this is a fantastic dish. You have a corn cake here full of spinach. The gari, that's made from cassava flour, right?
Yeah.
And it's lovely. It's crispy, like crispy breadcrumbs.
Philippe, the plantain is divine. The way you've cooked it, almost like a fondant, the way you're roasting it, with a slight hint of sweetness, and it works so well. The moyo sauce, sweetness of pepper, there's only a slight hint of warmth from the chili in there. I could do with a little bit more. If you're making something so lovely, give us a little extra pot on the side.
I think your fish cookery is the star of the plate here. It's very difficult to take any fish off the bone and make it look really refined. But you've done a really good job of that. You've cooked it on the bone, You've removed it beautifully and put it back together. Good flavours, very colourful. It's a really good start in the kitchen.
Thank you, chef.
Philippe's dessert is lemon thyme financier cake, topped with tonka bean sheep's yogurt mousse, hibiscus flowers infused mango, caramelized cashew nuts, and edible flowers.
Philippe, the presentation of your financier dessert is lovely. It's delicate. Financier, for me, is one of my favourite things. It's all about that butter, a bit of crispiness on the edge of it. You've got it spot on.
Thank you.
That is fantastic. A quite sour mousse, but with tonka, which is like vanilla plus. But what I'm loving here is the little bits of candied cashew. Very sweet and a crunch to them. I'm finding that an absolute delight.
Take a mango, which is, I think, is the most incredible, perfect fruit on its own, and just give it a little flavour of the hibiscus flower is very, very bold. But it actually really does work. It brightens up the mango and it gives it a completely different dimension. I'm really enjoying this dish and I'm really enjoying your menu.
Thank you, chef. I think the chefs was happy, so I'm really happy to start the competition like that.
Throughout the whole day, there was some good cookery, but it was nervy in parts, wasn't it?
Yeah, tough day for some of our chefs today, but some great flavours, some great plates of food.
I actually felt for Dan. I thought we had a really good menu in here, but he didn't get his custard tart out, right? We can't judge it. It wasn't up on time.
It was brave, a brave attempt.
It's a shame because I love the flavours of his lamb dish. Disappointed for him.
If I got through today, like, one, I think it would be a minor miracle. And two, it's almost that second chance, and I'd have to grab it with both hands and then really kind of up what I'm doing in the kitchen.
Philippe, I did enjoy his cookery, I really did. He gave us French cookery technique with the flavours of West Africa. I thought it was just a really clever, lovely plate.
The dessert, flawless. This beautiful combination, lovely floral notes just running through it, texturally beautiful and absolutely delicious.
I think this is the goal of the competition, is to show what we can do and stay much as I can. And I want to stay.
Verity gave us a nice hake dish.
Great puree of the salsify, lovely and crispy mussels, crispy salsify as well. Fish was beautifully cooked. It was very nice.
The dessert, for me, I found the mousse was a bit too light, but overall, delicious plate of food.
I'd love to cook again in the MasterChef kitchen. Nice adrenaline rush. I'm hoping that I've done enough to get through.
It was a tough day today for Dimi. Brining the hake in alcohol didn't really have any effect. Dimi's sauce, it turned grey because of the amount of the caviar he had through it.
A blue cheesecake with ginger and rhubarb is a really good idea, but there wasn't enough blue cheese in it.
Dimi had great intention and great ideas. He just didn't execute it well today.
I made a lot of mistakes. I'm realizing all of them while I'm making a presentation. It's like, oh, this is not right, this is not right. But it's done already, so I should take it.
2 of these chefs go through to the next round, 2 of them leave the competition. We need to make the call.
Chefs, we know what this means to you, and we also know how difficult it is to come into the MasterChef kitchen and showcase your food. That was a challenging day. It always is the first day in the MasterChef kitchen. We can only take our strongest 2 chefs through to the next round, and we've made our decision. The first chef leaving the competition is Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan.
The second chef leaving the competition is Dimi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dimi.
Thank
Thank you
Dimi.
very much indeed.
Thank you for
Best of luck.
Leaving at this stage is difficult because obviously I wanted to do as well as I could. Falling at the first hurdle, I'm just a little bit disappointed.
Tomorrow back to work, keep working on myself. I know I can't be the part of the MasterChef professional again in the UK, but yeah, still I have around like 190 countries in the world, so I can try all of them.
Verity, Philip, you're through to the next round. Congratulations. Well done.
Well done.
Good job.
That's not a high five, that's a low five.
One of those. Right.
Oh, go on. Yeah. The pressure's high, it's hot in here. Time goes fast. I'm totally thrilled.
I have more to show. And I'm really happy to be part of the next stage. And I can't wait to see what's happened and to see what I can do.
Next time, 4 new hopefuls fight for their place in the quarter-final.
Wow.
Yeah. You've done that before.
A few times, chef.
Either that or you play the drums. We've got a couple of minutes, guys. Are we plating?
Yes, chef. Nice pockets of surprises in there.
That's fantastic.
You delivered an absolute stunning dessert here.